type of temple. It's a swamp though, generally. I mean, it could be... Okay, but... It could be a black dragon there passing, but I don't think it would be close to the road. And everyone knows they like to let their prey pickle in swamp water. So, what the plan was... let's just... So the plan was to make a camp over here, and then I wanted to build a cave over here. Or a temple. Maybe they're just camping out and this is like a mine. I think it would probably be easier to make it a mine. Let's go wooden structure. See, now you wanted like a weird shape. Oh, that reminds me from like one of the Viva La Dirt League episodes where they fight like Baba Yaga's children. That was a good episode. That was so fun. And the one was in a swamp and she had like these lily pads. Okay, let's deselect, and then what we're going to do is we're going to, because it's like an odd shape. Oh, I know. We can make this like a cottage, and then we can put skeletons and that's sunken into the ground around it. I have no idea why people would want to set up camp near it, but you know, adventurers. I mean, I can picture a D&D party doing this. So what we actually need to find now, I guess this would do, but we need a better roof. Well, a wooden roof, that would be ideal. Oh, we could actually use this. I know it's from the Fae pack, but I don't think there's anything that... Yeah, let's use that. That's better. So this is from the Fae pack, but it suits the swamp vibe. So what we're going to do actually is dull things down a lot. Because the swamp is like very moody, it's very old, there's lots of weird sounds, there's everything like strange in a swamp. Because I mean, generally swamps are old. You have to take, well, it has to take years, and I'm pretty sure it has to take, okay, I say years, probably a lot of years for a swamp to be actually earn the name of swamp. So we didn't actually need those walls, but anyway, let's see. I don't want it too prominent in the map. Where is saturation? Let's just bring that down a bit. There we go. Okay, so then what we can do, maybe make a little fence. Yeah, let's go with a fence. It's like one of those fishing traps where, you know, you kind of, where, you know, you get the basket and then you get like the tunnel that goes in, so the fish swim in but they can't come back out. So then this is kind of like that. I guess we're going with the way the gates are formed. You can go in but you can't come back out because she's got you. She'll offer you nice cookies. Oh no, wait, that's Hansel and Gretel. And now I can't... sometimes this app does glitch out, and then I can't do things like select.
One eternity later.
They probably wouldn't have like a witch thing here. Let's see if we can. Oh, wooden cage walls. Huh. Can actually make a cage. That actually isn't a bad idea. Wait, does it actually caged? Why does it look like fungus? Caged walls. Okay, if you say so. Keeping a black dragon as a pet would not work. It would definitely eat you. But I guess if it saw a good deal in it, I mean, it would probably strike a deal. But then if you try to get out of the deal, it would eat you. So honestly, there's no win for you. Just avoid black dragons at all costs. I know mostly... Oh yeah, there's also these like giant frogs that roam swamps. And... let's see. Okay. I guess they would probably be like thick foliage. That's why the party decided to camp there. This says desert plant, but it kind of looks like it belongs in a swamp. Yeah. One game that I've always wanted to play is Grim Hollow. But I need to find people to play it with. But it looks so cool. I mean... yeah, the whole like setting of the game and all that is pretty cool. Yeah, I know these are supposed to be desert plants, but who cares? This is technically art. I think it does count as art. So then, and plus I don't think they have reeds. Do they have reeds? I mean, they should probably have reeds, right? I don't mean dried up, shriveled reeds. Although that is actually a good idea for floor. Huh, that actually worked out. When this thing loads, because it is taking a while. So, yeah, there we go. So what we can do is, what we probably should have done was select all stamps like this. Nope. Select all stamps from the set. Yep. And then go down. Maybe a bit smaller. And let's try edit group. No, let's see, layer shadow. Nope. No shadow. Yep. Saturation. It already is not that great in the saturation department. Size. Maybe a little bit smaller. No, that's good. I wanted to do something. Nope, I think that was it. Okay, let's leave. Copy, paste. And we can make this smaller. Maybe turn it that way. There we go. Gotta have some straw somewhere. And and save because I don't want to lose stuff again. Yeah, Eventide and Children of the Fallen. I think that's the other one. And two more books. I can't remember the names. But they look pretty cool. The only problem is you gotta find people who will play horror with you. Or apocalyptic. I mean, it is, depending on the DM, it can be a horror. Definitely. Or a thriller. But I'm leaning more towards horror. The ground could be actually, in this map here, the ground could be pretty fertile. Considering how many people have died. And let's see. Could do an overgrown path with a bridge. I don't know why. But I'm thinking like troll under the bridge or something. There's a thing with swamps or with specific environments, you don't need to have that many creatures in it. The environment itself can be the encounter. Like getting your player stuck in an ice cage and going across an ice bridge. Or in a desert with a lot of sandstorms. Okay, in that one I did kind of make the sandstorm alive. It was an air elemental. But I mean, it worked. Okay, so we got that up top there. Yes, it doesn't look like much right now, but we'll get to it. And maybe we can make a camp over here. Kind of like the start of the map, because at the other end there, I just clicked it. Because at the other end of the map there is the, it wouldn't be the big bad evil guy, it would be a minion probably. Let's actually move these trees further up. Kind of make a shelter. Is that a bit obvious? And let's roll with it and see how it goes. Okay, so we're gonna need Adventurers Camp. Let's see if this works. Okay, campsite and campfire, tents. Would they have set up tents by now? I mean, since you set up camp near a swamp witch's place. I don't know if, I mean, it could be dark. We could make it dark. Yeah, let's go for a nighttime map. That'll be fun. So there's a fire. And let's go for, oh wait, here's small logs. The question is, do we, yeah, let's pile them up. Okay, wait, I need to see the scale I'm doing it here. Yeah, I think it works. The thing with D&D is, I mean, D&D is the most popular system to use because it's a D20 system, which works. But the problem is, once you start with D&D, moving on to another system is a lot harder. But I definitely think that we need to try new systems. For instance, like Eventide or Grim Hollow, or even Pathfinder. Because each one offers just a unique perspective. Because it's mainly the mechanics, right? You don't generally... Oh, why am I using my mouse? It's mainly the mechanics, as you don't generally role play. I mean, role play is going to be the same either way, so it doesn't matter what system you use. The system is just there for like technicalities, like creating your character sheet, not the backstory, obviously. All the things you need to do, like your stats, because you need to roll deception because you're a rogue assassin, and you're definitely not trying to kill the person who hired you, because it's definitely not the mayor of the town, and you definitely don't want him out because he's not doing your guild any favors. Yeah, and definitely no one knows about it. So, yeah. Always fun. It's like having a second life in a weird magical world with dragons and witches and fairies that are interpreted differently in any setting. It's all up really to the narrators, which is the DM mainly. It's like a good book that you can keep writing that never ends. Isn't that called The Never-Ending Story, if I'm not mistaken? I think that's already been, it's already been taken, that title. The book that never ends, Never-Ending Story. Which was okay, but the problem is it never ended. It was the same story over and over. I guess that's why it's called The Never-Ending Story, but still, same thing every time. It's the save... What was the place called again? The boy has to save... I don't remember what that place was called, but it was really... Fantasia. There we go. Now I remember. Let's see. I don't know, I feel like there should be a bridge. Connecting the two spots, just because that something feels out of place here. But I don't know if there is a bridge like that. Bridges. Ooh, there is. An Orc Bridge. Sewers Bridge. Rickety Bridge. Dungeons. Rope Bridge. I don't think Rope Bridge would work here. But the problem is, if I use this, then I am gonna have to make a boardwalk. Which I don't think I want to do, because I kind of wanted the path. Okay, let's put the bones of hopeless souls in the mud and see how that turns out. Rizara says, I would totally love to use one of your maps in a campaign. You'd better upload this map someday. Yeah, since we started this, like, how long has this been now? 3 months? I want to put all the maps I make on stream, on my website. But for some reasons, website never gets done. I'm waiting on stuff, and it's just, they're not giving it to me. I'm still waiting for the email. But yeah, everything's ready. Where should the bones go? says, puts a cow on the map. Haha, would make for some interesting story ideas. That would. Back in the day, there were D&D companion products of just settings and maps. Okay. So basically just maps. I'm guessing maybe there was some scenes. Let's see if we can find a cow. So this was the one that bought the cow off Jack for the magical beans. Oh look, there's a cow. Let's see. There we go. I mean, you could always put the cow in the picture. Do you want it close to the house or just like randomly? We could always put it here. Okay. And then obviously we need some rope. Don't know why there wasn't that many travelers coming through the swamp anymore, so she needed to get a cow to feed whatever she's feeding. Black dragon, swamp siren. Don't know if you get those. Okay, no. What did I put? Okay, my rope. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's rope fence. Ah, that would have worked a lot better. I actually want to replace this now. Yeah, I'm replacing it with rope fencing. It just works. Keep. But their memory of her disappeared. No, she's really powerful for someone who stays in the swamp. Maybe she just draws power from the swamp. I mean, that could be a thing. She just ends up drawing her power from the swamp. That's why she never leaves. But since she's in the swamp, she's really powerful. Human brain just wants to make everything look perfect. But it doesn't look right if it's perfectly in line. That's the problem. I don't know what's here. We need to put something here. Okay, great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all. Thank you. I'm going to group them. I'm going to make sure that they're under everything. And then I'm going to edit the group. Oh no, please don't make me. Ugh, I have to select everything. Okay, let's see if this works. No. Okay, so I want to select all the stamps from the set. Okay. Then make sure they're all underneath everything. Then, should we do it layered? Nope, it looks like it's standing out. Object. Yeah, okay. Saturation, dull it down a bit. Brightness, dull it. Okay, not that, down. Okay, and maybe fade it out a bit. Where's the pen? Drag. There we go, so that's in. That looks about right. Okay, let's leave it. And save. Okay. Okay, the thing is, I'm gonna go overboard with the lighting. And this is now a really big map for some reason. Okay, and let's try and get it in the center. Thing is, when you're on apps like... when you're using this on apps like Roll20 or something like that, it's annoying when you can't set your characters on the log. So I try and line up my grid with the logs just because I know how frustrating that can be. Okay, this is one big map for some reason. I think it's because my proportions were off. Should have probably made everything a lot bigger than it is. And this looks like an amateur map. I could have done better, can I? I don't want to spend too much time on this. This middle part, there's something missing here. I don't know what it is. Trying to imagine if a bridge was there. Would that work? Maybe a trail of green lights leading up to the house. Could put like dead torches. If we put a dead torch, dead by dead torch, I kind of mean not lit. So we could put one there, and there, and maybe if we put a bridge here. I don't think a bridge is going to do it though, because that's just going to add more complications. I mean, oh wait, you know what we could do? Is there a dead horse? Huh. Let's see, dead. What do you give me? There's shark skeletons, orca skeletons, fish skeletons. Alright. And there's the dragon skeleton. Just bones, random. Of creatures. Great. It's a dead monster skeleton. And that's actual live skeletons. Huh, I didn't know they had that. Corpses. I'm liking the dead monster skeleton. How buried does this have to be? Let's actually look at. Oh, she could be feeding souls to the skeleton in the lake. Yes. Okay, let's do that. So, is a swamp road leading to a swamp hag's hut, and the adventurers have no idea that it's there. So probably if you're using Roll20, just use the shadow mode so they can't see it. Or I don't know, this map is probably going to be pretty big, so just put it on the cut off and then just drag it down as they move along. Hmm. Okay. Yep, okay. Namare Adventurers.